From the oil fields of the Bukuma community in Nigeria to the wildfire-ravaged landscapes of California and the war-torn Sudan, a disturbing pattern emerges: the devastating toll of fossil fuel dependence. In Bukuma, a ravaging gas wellhead fire has burned uncontrolled since the 21st of December 2024 till date, displacing residents, destroying livelihoods, and of course, contaminating the environment. In California as well, climate-driven wildfires have escalated, promoting and prompting the lawmakers to hold oil and gas companies accountable for the role in intensifying these disasters. And in Sudan, we had fierce conflicts which also ignited one of the country's largest oil refineries, unleashing thick black smoke through the atmosphere and without a doubt causing economic turmoil. So it's very obvious that these events are not just isolated incidents as we see them. They are the consequences of an industry that's built on extraction, on exploitation, and of course, environmental negligence. As fossil fuel-related disasters continue to unfold across the world, the urgency to reassess our dependence on oil and gas has never been more critical. So first of all, we'll explore more of this situation in this report. Bukuma, a community in Degima local government area, Rivers State, Nigeria, has become a desolate landscape of decay as a devastating gas wellhead fire continues to ravage the environment, destroys livelihoods, and displace residents. The fire, which erupted at wellhead 008, has been burning unchecked since the 21st of December 2024. The ravaging fires have charged the village's atmosphere with hydrocarbon. The area is said to be hardly accessible due to the extreme heat from the infernos and the pungent smell of crude oil. Residents have fled their homes with farmlands, marine lives, and livelihoods destroyed.
Since this oil explodes here, even you can look the palm tree, the fruit, everything damaged, burnt finish. Women go fishing, nothing. Men go fishing, nothing we catch. This is my follow, this is my canoe man, nothing we catch. Ordinary hand, now with the carry come now.
An on-spot assessment of the disaster by a team led by Chidiebere Ogundu in partnership with the Rivers State Emergency Agency reviewed severe impact across 14 satellite communities around the area, including Zion City, which has been completely engulfed in flames, while other communities struggle with severe air and water pollution. The gas fires remained uncapped, escalated into bushes, destroying vegetation and wildlife.
When the spill occurred on the 18th of December, till the operators, we were told, came with a barge and a crane and wanted to do some further operations to contain it. That day, the 12th, there was an explosion. From that 12th of January up until this moment, you're still seeing the fire burning in full blast and escalated into the bushes. Cut farmlands, vegetations, residential homes, wildlife. The entire ecology and the ecosystem was charged with flame.
The incident has sparked outrage on social media, with many expressing angers over the years of environmental injustice and neglect. An investigation by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited revealed that the fire was caused by years of neglect and wear and tear of an aging oil infrastructure. Local residents, however, alleged that the authorities were alerted to the leakage over a month ago, but failed to act in time to prevent the disaster from occurring. As the fires continue to ravage, environmental experts warn of the long-term consequences, including permanent damage to the local ecosystem, contamination of drinking water sources, and an increase in respiratory illnesses. They call for immediate government intervention to extinguish the fires, provide relief materials, and implement stricter safety regulations to prevent future disasters.
I want the federal government, the state government, to contact the people, the NNPC who owns the oil, to take care of the people in Zion City and Bukuma and other satellite town in Bukuma, the 14 communities in Bukuma Island, in Agum. Because there is no hospital here. The government has never provided any medical facilities in Bukuma. So the people will die soon. So immediate action should be taken.
Similar incidents have occurred elsewhere across the globe as California experienced devastating wildfires for weeks, exacerbated by climate change. In response, state lawmakers introduced a bill that would hold oil and gas companies liable for damages caused by climate-related natural disasters. The legislation argues that the industry's role in contributing to climate change has intensified the severity of such disasters, leading to significant environmental and economic impacts. As the fires continue to rage, environmental experts warn of long-term consequences. Until then, for the people of Bukuma, the future remains uncertain, a waiting game as they hope for help that is yet to arrive. The unfolding disasters in Bukuma community in Nigeria and across the globe once again highlight the severe and far-reaching consequences of fossil fuel dependence, not just for the environment, but for the people who live in it. From ravaging wellhead fires and toxic air pollution to uncontrolled wildfires and economic devastation, these events are a very grim reminder that the fossil fuel industry continues to endanger communities worldwide. There's a need for stricter regulations on oil and gas infrastructures, safety and proactive measures to prevent such disasters from happening. The lack of accountability from these companies and authorities has also repeatedly led to preventable disastrous catastrophes like this that leaves behind a haunting reminder of what once was for these communities that are affected. If the proper actions are not taken, the consequences will only escalate. As the world watches communities like the Bukuma fall out, the battle of fossil fuel-related disasters, the call for accountability and a transition to clean, sustainable energy has never been more critical. And with all of this that we see happening, our heartfelt goes out to everyone who has lost families and properties through these unfortunate events. It's no longer obviously a question of if we must move on from, or move away rather, from fossil fuels. It's how fast we are willing to act to protect the planet and the lives of those who call it home, which includes you and I. And on that heavy note, we end today's program. Many thanks for watching. I'm Tony Ugubanjo. It's bye for now.